What is going on, everybody? Welcome into the video, and in this one we're going to be checking out the fishing trawler, which is the single best content in old school RuneScape. Now I've been on the main again, going for the angler's outfit, and I forgot just how much fun this place was. I had to share my love for it with the world. I would simply be remiss if more people didn't know about the joys of the fishing trawler. Now, this thing came out well over 21 years ago and has not seen any changes. So obviously it was perfect on the first iteration because, as we all know, Jagex would never leave content desperately needing an update for that long. So it's clearly exactly where it needs to be. Let's jump into a game and I'll show you exactly how it works. First things first, you're going to want to be in world 370 here. Now, why Jagex bothers to maintain any other worlds, I don't know. This is the official fishing trawler world, so frankly, you can just hide every other world on your list. This is all you're ever going to use, so you're already here. Great, perfect. Now, you'll need an axe, you'll need a hammer, and you'll ship out with all of the other Chad fishing trawler enjoyers. When you first get out to sea, you're going to notice here that you're in an interesting room down in the bottom of the fishing trawler. Looks like something interesting could be going on here. Nope, ignore that shit. Straight to the top. We're RuneScape players, all right? The interesting parts of the content do not matter to us. All we want is as many points as we can, as fast as we can, and then we can sit here and do nothing because that's what we like to do. So you're going to come up top and you're going to wait and wait and wait until eventually you're going to find yourself a use for that axe. A kraken tentacle is going to pop up. Just click out there, start chopping away. You'll get a little bit of wood cutting XP, which makes sense while you're out at sea. I see why they did that. And eventually the tentacle will go away. Now you get to move over to the other side of the ship. And I really enjoy this aspect of the gameplay because you get to sometimes see the ship from the right side, and sometimes you get to wait on the ship on the left side. It's really cool, varied content, keeps you on your toes, pretty interesting stuff. Now, you do have a long ass time between those tentacles showing up, so this could be a good time to ask yourself some philosophical questions. Are there worlds other than 370? Is it time for me to take a shower? Why do I do this to myself? Oh, there's a tentacle there now, so go ahead and chop on it. Now, this provides some opportunities for some emergent gameplay. You could click high on the tentacle, you could click lower on the tentacle, sort of whatever you feel like. It's really however you want to play this game. That's why it's so fun. And then there we go, back into the sea with basically no points. We'll move to the other side here, and we will begin waiting. Now, this is cool because it makes the minigame accessible to all skill levels. You do have a long time to get from one end of the boat to the other. It could be a good 1,000 ticks or so. And if you don't know what a tick is, I envy you. Once you do get over there, continue to spend this time thinking of how much you enjoy this mini game, this game as a whole, and maybe also wondering why when the kraken comes up, we chop it with hatchets when it's really easy to take out a kraken with a trident. You just got to throw an explosive at it. Oh, don't worry about that. Here's another one. Go ahead, chop away. Get yourself those points. Don't misclick like I do. I wouldn't recommend that. It'll slow your points down. And then the tentacle will be discouraged. Here we are again. Now, we're going to do this loop maybe another time because it's just so nice. We'll just do it again. Normally, it won't take you this long to get as many points as you need, but I just really enjoy running across the ship, and sometimes I like to take a little bit longer. I like to enjoy myself, so we'll go for one more, and then we'll get to do everyone's favorite part, waiting until the game is over. I think during this final gap, we should just show some love for the music, which is very soothing, not at all annoying, and will be lovely during your tens of hours here. And there we go, guys. Just like that, our contribution bar has turned yellow. We have all of the points we need, and we've gotten a nice dopamine hit. We will now stand on the deck and wait it out for the additional 2 minutes. In that time, maybe we can talk a bit about the rewards here. Now, I've talked about that silly angler's outfit that people come through. If you get this many points, you'll have a 1 in 12 shot at that, sure. But more importantly, let's talk about these items that you might find in the net after the game. You could get broken arrow, broken glass, broken staff, buttons, very cool, damaged armor, old boot, just one, you'll need to find 2 to throw those on your feet, a pot, or a rusty sword. So we've got a lot of excellent rewards available to us. Hopefully we'll be able to pull out one of those once we've arrived on shore and checked out the net, which I can cut to now. I think I've made my point about waiting for this mini game. Okay, here we are back on shore, and it's time to see if it was all worth it. Check out that trawler net, and yes, a broken glass. Let's go. Some raw fish as well if you care about that, but really the big thing here is we got that glass. Make sure you hold on to these as they accumulate. I'm sure they'll be added to the collection log eventually. That will about do it, guys. That is all there is to the best piece of content in this game. If you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. And please, for me, spread the word. Call up your buddies you haven't talked to in a long time, years maybe. Tell them about this mini game. Even if they don't know about RuneScape, they're like, what the hell is that? You tell them it's this point and click game, send them some footage of the fishing trawler, and they're gonna get it immediately. I promise you, they will be hooked. They will join the game. There is no doubt. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.